Today I've come to a Brookwood cemetery and I'm going to be showing you the grave of a famous piano player, and he was also a band leader and a composer, and he was in a few films and he sang a few songs with famous singers back in the day, back in his era. And I'm going to show you his grave. He's buried in plot 124. Now I know Brookwood very well, so I know where his grave is. But before I show you his grave, I'm going to put up some pictures and stuff and show you exactly who he was, and then when you come back I will show you his grave. But before that, there's a couple of things I want to show you here, some interesting things. And the first thing is just over here. So like I've just said, I'm in Brookwood Cemetery and I'm going to show you the grave of a famous musician, piano player and a composer and a band member, a band leader. He's buried here in plot 124, which is just ahead of me. But like I just said, I want to show you a couple of other things before I get to his grave. Now I've done a few videos here in Brookwood Cemetery, and I did Dodie Firehead's grave, which was in 1997, and he was buried here before his body was removed and reburied in his family estate. And I've also done some videos on some actors buried here as well, and a mini tour on my channel which I did, famous people buried here. Now this is a chapel and it's on plot 124, and just over there in the far distance I recently did a video on actors, and they were stage actors, and they were comedians, singers and people of stage actors from back in many years ago. And I recently did that. It's a few videos back. Go and check that out. Go and check out all my videos actually. I've done quite a few here in Brookwood Cemetery, and I've done quite a few other videos. If you're new to my channel, go and check them out, and remember to subscribe and like this video if you like this video, and hit the notification bell, so if you subscribe to my channel you won't miss out on any future videos. And also remember to check out my other videos like I've just said. Now a couple of things I want to show you before I show you the musician that I'm about to show you, and one of them is just here. Now this is rather interesting. It's a letterbox. Post office, and this is Letters to Heaven, and this is quite nice actually. I like this. And this is where you can post letters to loved ones who are buried here, and here it says, "Welcome to our dedicated memorial post box. This is where you may post letters, cards or messages to loved ones who are no longer with us. This is a way to express your feelings which may bring comfort. All letters are treated with the utmost respect and will remain unopened as they are sent on their final journey. This postbox is serviced by the team at Brookwood Cemetery, not Royal Mail, therefore a stamp is not required." And that's really good, I think. That's really good, and it's right next to the chapel here. I wonder if the chapel's open. Memorial plaque. So let's have a look and see if the door is opening, which it isn't. So, another thing I want to show you is just here, the lady who stands over this grave here. And this is the grave of Peter Hannay McClellan, KBE, died January 14th, 1924, age 67. And it's got a nasty crack here. So it's obviously been repaired. And it's quite nice actually the way the lady is there standing over the grave of Peter there. And I just found that very interesting. And the detail that's gone into this is really good actually. It's really good. From the face to the hands, and I noticed as well she's got some fingers missing just here, and that's her face. But yeah, it's quite lifelike, even down to the feet. Very lifelike. And that caught my eye, and I thought I'd show you that. So the lady standing over the grave of Peter there, and the letters to heaven. Really nice, I think. It's a really nice touch, and it's interesting to have known how many people do actually post in the letterbox there. Anyway, let's walk on up to the grave of this musician, piano player, band leader, member of band, and a composer, and he was in a few films, like I said. And let me show you who he was via some clips, and so take a look at these clips and tell you who he was, what he did, and what he's famous for. And then when you come back, I shall show you his grave. So there you go, guys, an insight into who Carroll Gibbons was. Born in 1903, died in 1954 at the age of 51. Now he's buried just here, and he's got a notable grave marker. This is his notable grave marker, and if you scan that barcode there, I'll tell you even more about him. And this is his grave. and it says Carroll Gibbons, and beloved husband of Joan, obviously his wife or partner, and he died in London May the 10th 1954. And it's got a nice cross here on top of his headstone there, just above his name. And on this side it says born in Massachusetts, January the 4th 1903. That's his grave marker there, notable grave. And on here it says, in loving memory of Joan Gibbons, 2nd of the 2nd 1922 to the 3rd of the 10th 2009. So try and get my body shadow out of the way. So there you go, guys, that's the grave of a famous composer, musician, band member, and was in a few films and sang with a few famous people of his era. Carroll Gibbons, buried here in Brookwood Cemetery, plot 124, 124. Now, for reference, when I did my mini tour here in Brookwood Cemetery, and I showed you the grave of Christopher Hewitt, who was an actor, and he was in Mr. Belvedere, and he was in things like Heart to Heart and all those sort of American type things, and he's buried just over there. So you've got Carroll Gibbons here buried, famous composer and our musician here, and just in this bit here is where Christopher Hewitt, the actor, Mr. Belvedere, is buried here. And I showed you this on my mini tour. I don't want to go all the way in there. I'll zoom in for you so you can have another look. And there's Christopher Hewitt just there. Obviously other family members there as well. So the grave of Christopher Hewitt, famous actor. He's in a lot of TV things in America, and I did him on my mini tour there of Brookwood Cemetery. Go and check that video out. There's a lot of people I did on that video, but today was the video of Carroll Gibbons, just here. So there you go, guys, the grave of a famous composer. Now, while I'm here, I'm going to be doing some more videos, so remember to hit that like button, and remember to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, and then you won't miss out on my future videos. I've got a few more grave readings coming up, and I've got a few more celebrity graves coming up. And so if you don't want to miss them, hit that notification bell, subscribe to my channel, and check out my other videos as well, because there's some really good ones in there. And thank you to all the people who have subscribed to my channel as well, because I've got around about 2,000 subscribers now, which is good, and I really appreciate that. So till next time, I will say farewell from Brookwood Cemetery, and take care, guys, and I shall see you in the next one. So see you soon.